from. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same time. New York at 20. I said I better quit by 30 than my 30.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, but most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They go play action with Fields. Right back to Wilson, he's got it again. And he will score! Garrett Wilson, touchdown Jets. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a
10. That's enough for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with H.M. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him 34-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, New York. The extra point, up and good. And the Jets move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 2.
All right, come on.
Tua, give it to Achane, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap to Tua. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that will lead to a second down. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. Tua to throw again. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First down. Fields. On the move left. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first. Quarter. We are through one. The Jets have the advantage. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. And they are facing a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Exiting the pocket right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
He'll try to run for it. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down. On fourth down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. A dangerous Tyreek Hill is deep for Miami. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Once again, it's Achane. Off the sideline, past the 30. And he'll have the Dolphins first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And they bring him down but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First grab of the game for Tyreek. And he's got a first down. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Space inside the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now it's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Throwing is Tua. That's to Waddle again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here's 2. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Tua gonna throw. Now a screen. Set up for Achane. And he's gonna be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Tua. It is brought in the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point.
Sanders for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. He's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Fields now on second down. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's done his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Throw is Fields. In trouble, and down he goes. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Jets move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Tua. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Ready. Ready, team!
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Moving to his left. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Solo left Zion.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And how about a big play?
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, get set.
Well run with H.A. And he goes through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Off at H.N. heading left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
21G.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
A shotgun snap for Tua. There's that man again. Another catch. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A he'll run, and it's Achan. And he'll push his way in there for a gain of 2. Jamie and Sherwood there to meet him. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, shot. Ready, team.
On the carry, it's Achan. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 21, Jets 17.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Gibson now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
Nose up, ready?
First and 10 at the
Off the play action, here's Fields. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is first and goal.
Another Jets. First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run. It's Hall. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Ready, shot. Ready, team. Out.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the play, they'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. On second down, here's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Miami. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins have taken a 4-point advantage. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
42-yard line.
Try the right side with Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's a loss of
That is Zach Sealer. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Second down, it's Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Do it.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is caught for a throw. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Jets go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Now a first down throw for Tua. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's first down, and it's called. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Fields. He'll step up and run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. The PAT, up and good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Tua now on first down. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Gotta make something happen, so they'll press the tempo a bit. From the gun, here's Tua. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now it's Tua. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Now Tua. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. We'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. To the air again, Tunga Valoa. And caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's first down. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, and he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
A loss of 2.
Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
42-yard line.
Here we go. You good?
We give to Hall. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Here we go.
It's third down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
19 windy. Here we go.